Hey, welcome to this workshop, and today I am going to be teaching the subject of marketing funnels. Marketing funnels. Marketing funnels. Now, you know, in marketing, when it comes to business, the first thing that is very paramount and very fundamental to any business is the acquisition of customers, is the inflow of customers, and that is something that is very key to any entrepreneur or any business person. Now, if you are starting at a business or you are into any form of business, one thing that is a burden or that becomes something that you need to take seriously is how you get consistent inflow of customers, because that is the only way your business can survive. Now, business can only survive based on the revenue or the income that business can generate, because the income, revenue, is the live wire of any business. If an activity do not generate income, do not generate revenue, that is simply not a business. That can be a social service or a philanthropic gesture. But when you are into business, when you are into any set of activities for the purpose of making money, for the purpose of generating income, then you are in business. And for you to generate income, for you to make income, you must have a customer base that you are going to serve your product, or you are going to serve whatever it is that you are offering. There must be something that you are offering, there must be something you are bringing to the table that you are going to serve to a couple of people in exchange for money. And that is why the subject of customer acquisition becomes very crucial, becomes very important. So it doesn't matter the kind of business you are into currently. It doesn't matter what you do right now. You may be into photography, into videography, you may be into just buying and selling. Maybe you have a shop where you sell electronics, or maybe you sell online. Maybe you have a digital product, you have an ebook, you have a course that you want to market. You discover that putting up your course is just one part of the puzzle, and many a time it is the easiest part of the puzzle. Now, the difficult part of the puzzle is actually getting people to buy that product, maybe to buy your course, to buy your ebook, to buy your membership, or to come to your shop to patronize you, to buy your electronics, or maybe you are into e-commerce, you do mini importation, you import products from China, and here you have some products that you have imported, and the problem of getting who to make orders, who to buy your product, becomes a nightmare. Or you may even be into a service-based business model. Maybe you render services, you are a technician, maybe you fix laptops, or you fix phones, or maybe you are a builder, you are an architect. You always need somebody that you are going to offer whatever it is you have in exchange for money. So the subject of marketing, the subject of acquiring customer, is something you have to take very seriously. Now, if before now you have never really taken thought of how you can guarantee the steady flow or the consistent flow of customers in your business, and today I want to take a thought, take a break, and actually take out time to think this through, how you can continue to get customers to patronize your business. And that's why today I am making this video for you. I'm doing this workshop for you now to help you have a mind shift, a kind of a thinking, a new dimension in your thinking when it comes to business. Now, customer acquisition is not something that happened by chance. Now, if you're that type of guy, maybe you started your business, you thought maybe you just open your shop in the morning and people begin to come into your shop to patronize you, you are mistaken. Because I tell you, there are myriads of shop operators that offer even better services than you are. So what is the yardstick, or what is why will somebody just walk into your shop and patronize you? What is the reason? When there are many of such shops that do exactly what you do, and maybe even better, well packaged than you do it. So the issue of customer acquisition is something that you have to become strategic about and become intentional about. There's a story that Pastor Sam Adeyemi of Daystar Christian Assembly told some time ago, where he said that when he was starting out in ministry as a pastor, and he just thought that if you go to Lagos, just rent a hall, open your doors, somehow people will begin to come to church. So that was how he thought. Just open your doors and people will certainly come. Until he tried it, rented a place, started a church, started a ministry, opened his doors, and suddenly, to his surprise, people will walk past his church and go to other churches. Because you don't just open your business, you don't just start a business, you don't just host a website, or you don't just create a product and expect that by chance that somebody will come and patronize you. The issue of customer acquisition is something that you have to be deliberate about, something that you have to be strategic, as in have a plan, have a system that you are going to implement to guarantee the inflow of customers in your business. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you something very unique. It's called online marketing funnels. Although this can be applied offline, I will give you a practical example of a marketing funnel in the offline world. But right now, I'm focused on the internet, on the online. Now, you have to know this. The internet is something that has come to stay. The internet is something that you cannot fight. If you are a business person and somehow you have not come to understand the power or the disruption the internet has brought into the industry, you have not come to understand the change that the internet has brought to the table, I'll tell you something. If you remain like this for the next couple of years, you will be out of business. You will certainly be out of business. Because when things come, when technology comes, when changes come, you have to be able to understand and flow with the tide. You cannot fight the tide. You can never swim against the tide. You can never fight the tide. You can never fight change. When change comes, either you learn and flow with the tide, or the tide will crush your business. The tide will crush your business. So today, I'm going to be showing you something we call online marketing funnel. Online marketing funnel. Now, you ask me, what is a funnel? Now, I have some notes on my laptop here, so I'll just be going through my points that I wrote down, I typed into my laptop to actually give this lesson. Now, a marketing funnel is we're talking about a process, a system, a process that will be systematized to take a stranger, somebody that is completely have no knowledge of your business, of your product, of your service. The funnel takes that complete stranger through a journey to making that person become a customer. Now, a funnel is the entire process of converting a total stranger to become a customer. That's a marketing funnel. Someone, here is this guy, he knows nothing about your business, but somehow he gets in contact with your funnel. That funnel is systematized in a way to take him through a series of steps, a series of steps that will eventually make him bring out his ATM card or bring out his money and pay you cash for your product. Now, basically, your marketing funnel is made up of several steps through which your would-be customer, which are a percentage of your entire audience. Your would-be customer are just a fragment, a portion of your entire audience. Now, your funnel is made up of that stages that will take that would-be customer through a journey from the point of awareness, the first time the first point of contact to your brand, to your business, to the point where they become advocates for your brand. Let me explain that. A funnel does this. Here is this guy. He's a stranger, a total stranger. Now what the funnel does is to take him through a journey, a series of steps to a point where this total stranger become an advocate for your company, an advocate for your products, an advocate for your brand. That means he becomes someone that refers other clients, that refers friends and well-wishers. He becomes a brand ambassador. He becomes a brand ambassador. Someone that promotes your brand. Look, that series of journey is a funnel. Now, think of a literal funnel. Right now, I'm going to show you a literal funnel. A funnel is actually a pipe with a wide conical opening at the top. Don't mind my diagram, or let me do a better one. Something like this. Now, a funnel is a pipe with a wide opening, as you can see, a wide opening. This is the opening. A wide conical opening at the top and a small narrow stem at the bottom. That's a literal funnel. You notice that when you put this funnel in a tap, maybe actually funnels are used to guide liquid or powder into to guide liquid. Maybe you have a gallon that you want to fill with water, and you have this tap that is rushing with pressure. Now you need a funnel to guide that pressure that is coming out and pumping out of that tap into this gallon with a little opening. So funnels are used to guide liquid. So a literal funnel, just think of a literal funnel where the tap is running fast and the water running through the funnel. You've discovered something, that all the water that comes through this opening do not come through this place all at the same time. Because this place is wide, it takes more water, it takes the pressure from the tap and guides it through the funnel. Because the opening at the bottom here is small, is able to pass a volume of that water per time. It's able to guide a certain volume of that total amount of water that went through the opening, through this opening at the bottom. That's a literal funnel. That is a literal funnel. So you find out that funnel is used to guide liquid. Is used to guide liquid. So also a marketing funnel is used to guide there's what we call audience in marketing. Your audience is that demography of people, that collection, that mass of people who have similar interests, similar likes, who are in a similar demography, a similar location, probably a similar age group, similar interest, similar psychography, that's a way of thinking, psychology. They form an audience, and every business must be able to identify the audience that suits that business. Every marketer, every business person, every entrepreneur must be able to determine the audience that suits his or her business, because you cannot sell every product to every kind of audience. You cannot sell every product to every kind of. Take for example, audience of mothers. For example, it is not all kinds of products you can sell to mothers, but there are certain products that you pitch to mothers, and it will be a gangbuster. It will sell fast because that product suits that particular audience. It's not every product you can sell to teenagers. It doesn't sync. the product may not just be in sync with that age group, but there's a particular product that you can bring to teenagers. It will sell fast because audience is very key in your marketing. So a marketing funnel in business is used to guide a portion of your total audience towards your product, towards the sales of your products, towards the sales of your services. Now, the aim, the objective of a marketing funnel is to eventually close a sale. Is to eventually close a sale in your business. That is the aim of a marketing funnel. Now, maybe you have a product to sell. You have a digital product, for example. You have a course that you're selling. The whole purpose of the entire funnel, of all the stages, of all the steps in the funnel, is to guarantee sales at the end of the day. That's the purpose. So, a funnel guides a certain portion of your total audience, guide them down towards the direction of making a sale or selling your products. That is a marketing funnel. That is a marketing funnel. That is a marketing funnel. Now, pay attention now. There is a very key element in marketing funnels that we do not always take seriously. And what is that? It is the fact that in a marketing funnel, there are inbuilt filters. There are inbuilt filters in every marketing funnel. And when I say filters, I mean really, it is not everybody that enters your funnel, that enters that comes in contact with your message, that comes in contact with your adverts, that actually ends up buying. That is a reality. That is a fact. It is not every person that comes in contact with your product or with your marketing or with your adverts or with whatever it is you do that eventually comes out buying your product. It is not every person. So it means that it is not every person that comes into this funnel that will eventually buy your product. It is not every person. Because this funnel means that for you to go through this funnel, it means that when you come out from this place, it means that you have actually purchased the product. It means that the funnel has actually served its purpose for you to come out through this narrow opening. Now, a lot of persons that come to the funnel are hung within the funnel. They are hung within the funnel. Now, what holds them in the funnel is what we call filters. Filters in the marketing funnel. What are these filters? In marketing, we call it qualifying of leads. Qualifying of leads. Now, take for example, you run ads and some persons get awareness of your business, of your brand, of your product. They take an action to begin to investigate. They show interest in what you are offering and they start reading your post or reading about what you have to sell. They may even jump into your email list. That means they are already showing interest. They are considering buying from you. They are considering buying from you. Now, within that process, within those stages, as a marketer, there are things you put in place that will qualify these leads from moving to one stage to another. There are things you put in place within the funnel that will tell you as a marketer that this person is a hot prospect. Is hot. You know, when we talk of traffic, traffic is in different degree of temperature. We have cold traffic, we have warm traffic, and we have hot traffic. Now, many a time, the traffic we work with, they are very cold traffic. Now, it is the responsibility of the funnel to warm up the traffic. That is to increase the enthusiasm, to increase the motivation, to increase the urge to make a buy action in that prospect. That is all built into the funnel. Now, there are things you put in place within that funnel that will guarantee all this, that will make you the marketer to know that this set of persons have shown great interest. Therefore, they are hot, and therefore you can pitch some kind of sales to them and it will convert. But this set of persons, they still need some grooming. They still need you to warm them up, maybe with more free content, maybe with more assistance, maybe with answering their questions, maybe with solving a little more problems for them, to get them to come to that temperature where they can actually be eager to make a buy action. So within the funnel, these things are woven into the funnel, and that's why we call it filters. We call it qualifying of leads. It qualifies them. Maybe you can say, okay, you can send, for example, somebody enters your email list through the entry of your funnel. I will break all this down. The lead page, all the pages involved. Now, somebody gets into your email list, haven't seen your ads, and he reads something of value, something you wrote, an article you wrote, or maybe you watch a video you posted on your YouTube channel, or a video that you actually promoted on Facebook. Now, you can also say, okay, for me to exactly know that this person is interested in this product, you find out that somehow you can say, okay, I'm going to be hosting a webinar on Friday night, and if you would love to be in that webinar, click the link and secure your spot. Take note, this person is already in your email list, but right now you are telling this person to take another step, to take another action, to join another list, so that the person can be in your webinar room. Now, if that person really goes ahead to take that action, you find out that this person has shown that he is interested in what you do. Now, if the other person do not take the action, it means that the person is of another category. So you categorize. You see, there's a separation of your prospect, there's a separation of your leads within your funnel. Within your funnel. So you see that not everybody that goes into your funnel will eventually come out of your funnel, because there are things that are built into the funnel to qualify them, to separate the water from the waters. Because when you talk of water, there may be impurity in the water, there may be dirt in the water. So when you have funnel in place, it's the pure water that comes out. So just think of that pure water that goes out as your ideal customer, and the dirt that the funnel holds as just dirt, impurity in the water. Exactly like that. So we are using a funnel to illustrate a process that you can implement in your business to guarantee sales, to capture customers, to cultivate the customers, and eventually close sale in your business. So let me just move ahead now. Now, what does a funnel do? What does a funnel do? A funnel creates awareness. A funnel creates awareness. A marketing funnel does take somebody through steps, about 4 or 5 steps. The first is awareness. This marker, I'm feeling the chemical. Now, the funnel creates awareness. This is somebody that doesn't have an idea of what you do. He doesn't have an idea of your business. Now, and here you are, you put out some free content, maybe on Facebook, maybe a post, some free content online, and you promote it, maybe you run ads to that free content. The person reads that content, and for the first time, he is aware of your brand, he's aware of what you do, he's aware of who you are. So you see that stage of running ads, of writing that free content, is actually a part of your funnel. So you see that the funnel is already in action, creating awareness in your audience of your brand, of your products, of your services. Now the next thing it does is to elicit interest. Now, it is one thing for somebody to be aware of something, it's another thing for somebody to show interest. I may see your article, I may see your video, and I'm not interested. I move on to the next page. But when somebody spends a couple of minutes watching your video, or probably watch through the entire video, that person has shown great interest in what you do. So that the funnel, and also what does this is this. There are a lot of components in the funnel which I'm going to be breaking down, maybe in other video that I'll be shooting for you. Now, I may not be able to cover all these things in one video, but just watch out for my videos. Now, there are several things that goes into the funnel. There's something we call copywriting. Copywriting is how persuasive you are in your marketing. It's the kind of words, the language, the hooks that you use to make your proposition. Because actually, you are making a case before somebody, before a stranger, that you are more valuable than your competitor. You are making a case why he should spend his money with you and not with your competitor. That is exactly what you are doing in your funnel. And so, in copywriting, it takes in your ability to persuade, your ability to convince, your ability to create a reality, to create a mental picture of what your brand, what your product, what your services can deliver to that prospect. The ability for you to put it in writing or in a video is copywriting. So you see that is also an element that goes into your funnel. So when I say interest, it takes good copywriting of your pages, of your lead pages, your sales pages, your email sequence, your email swipes. It takes good skill in copywriting to be able to elicit this interest from your would-be customer. So that's the job of the funnel. Now, the next thing there is evaluation. Number 3 is evaluation. Evaluation. Now, if you understand the buying process, let me show you something quickly. Now, before somebody takes a buy action, before somebody makes a buy action, there are about 4 stages that person goes through. The first thing is problem or need recognition. For somebody to buy a course, for example, or to buy a solution, to buy a product, he must first of all recognize that there's a problem that he wants to solve. If I have acne, for example, and I have this ugly marks or ugly growth on my face, acne or eczema, I must first of all recognize that this is a problem, and I do not like to continue to live with this problem. Until I make that recognition, I may not be looking for a product. So there must be first of all product or need recognition. So in your marketing funnel, actually, take for example social media. People do not go on Facebook to look for products to buy. Very important. Nobody goes on Facebook looking for what to buy. That's a fact. I don't go on Facebook looking for stuff to buy. If I want to look for something to buy, I'd rather go to Google. If I want to look for a solution to my problem, I'd rather go searching on Google, not on Facebook. But you know that recently, Facebook has become a source of getting traffic, of getting customers to our businesses. How is it done? It is achieved by marketing funnels. Because in the marketing funnel, in a good marketing funnel, the contents are created around a problem. Because actually, your business is out to solve a problem. Fact. Your business is out to solve a problem. Your business is out to provide solution to a problem. Your business is out to provide a better option to a problem. That's what your business does. So, in your marketing funnel, content are created and maybe around a problem, around an issue. And here is this guy browsing on social media, browsing on Facebook, not really interested in buying stuff. And here he is. He stumbles on your article, or he stumbles on your post, he stumbles on your video, and is watching maybe how to how to get rid of acne fast, or how to get rid of body odor fast, or how to get pure white teeth, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is you are offering. You start to read and start to watch your video. The next thing that happens is his mind starts working. Probably he has not identified that this is a problem before. Probably it's a problem, or although it's a problem, but he has never really taken it seriously. And here you are talking around that problem, and you are even offering free tips, free solutions, free answers to some of the questions he has in his mind. And you are providing answers free of charge. The person picks interest. So the person suddenly discovers that there's a problem and there's a need to solve that problem. So the next step after problem recognition in the buying process is information search. So now the guy knows he has a problem. The next thing is solution. And here you're already providing the solution. You're already providing free videos, free tutorials, free tips, free hacks for him to implement to really solve this problem. The next thing there is, after information search, is you find that the evaluation of alternatives. Now, in a good funnel, in a good marketing funnel that is well, that is strategic, you don't even give room for your prospect to look for alternatives, because you have proven, the funnel will be able to prove, the copywriting will be able to prove that you are indeed the real deal. There's no point looking for alternatives, because you have proven beyond reasonable doubt that you are the real deal. First, you've given free hacks, free tips that is practicable, and maybe he practices and gets some results. And secondly, you are able to create a meta picture of the outcome, of the result that he expects, of the emotion that he wants to be in, of the feeling that he wants, that he seeks. You have created a picture that your product, that your brand can create that feeling, that experience. There's no reason for alternatives. So good marketing system, good funnels solve this problem. They create the awareness of the problem. They create information for answers to questions that will be in the mind of the prospect, and they leave no room for alternatives. So the funnel, more than creating awareness, more than eliciting interest, the funnel actually solves the problem of evaluation, because every would-be customer will need to evaluate, and your funnel tackles that problem also. Now the next thing is commitments. The funnel guarantees commitments, measurable commitments. So there are things you can implement in your funnel that will guarantee some commitments, like the length, how long he watches your content, he reads your content, he watches your video, or maybe getting him to sign up into another email list, getting him to take an action, or probably getting him to attend a webinar, or maybe getting him to fill ask some questions and getting him to respond to your questions. Those are commitments. By the time I am in your funnel and you created a poll, for example, and I take the poll, you told me to sign up for a webinar, I went ahead to sign up for a webinar. These are commitments. So the funnel guarantee, and this helps the marketer to determine who is who within his funnel, and it helps marketing. You start understanding when I put a funnel on the board, a typical funnel on the board. So it guarantees commitments. Then, above all, the most important thing is the funnel closes sales. Step 5, which is conversion. Conversion. That is sales. When you say conversion, it means you have, in the end, converted a stranger to become a customer, to become a paying customer. That's what we call conversions. The funnel guarantees this also. More than becoming a customer, it takes you to the next level, loyalty. That is repeat sales. The funnel help to sell more products, cross-sale, up-sales, maybe a better version of the product, or a complementary version, a complementary product that will complement the one he already bought. So by the time the customer starts buying from you repeatedly, he becomes a loyal customer. Now you are in the level of that customer is in the level of loyalty. Then the last, which is also very important, is advocacy. Advocacy. When you say advocacy, it means this customer becomes an ambassador, basically. He becomes an advocate for your brand, an advocate for your business, an advocate for your products. He starts to refer people to your product, to your brand, referring you to friends, referring you to people around him. So he is now an advocate. He's now a brand ambassador. Although he does this free of charge, there are other ways to implement this. He can do it for a fee. He can become affiliates from this point. Affiliates. You can become affiliates. That is, you refer and get a commission. Haven't used the product of the company. He is certain of what the product delivers. Now he can also refer that same product to others for a fee, for a commission. So there are different levels. They can be free advocates and they can be paid advocates. So this is the journey the prospect goes through in a typical funnel. Now, as I continue, I want to do this very fast. I don't want to waste your time in this workshop. Now, there are steps, sequence that the funnel takes this prospect through. Now, there is an entry point to every funnel. There's an entry point to every funnel. There's an entry point to every funnel, and that we call that the point of first contact. Now, I told you, I said the funnel creates awareness. Okay, let me treat that first now. Yeah, when you say awareness, how does the funnel create awareness? It can be through content marketing. Content marketing. 2, it can be Facebook ads. It can be ranking on search engines. Maybe you rank on Google. It can be through ads. You run ads. It can be through social media. And it can be through videos. It's also content. Video is also content. Now, these are the ways your funnel creates awareness. These are the way the funnel creates awareness. Through content, maybe you blog, you write articles, interesting articles, educative articles, entertaining articles, or you record videos, or having recorded videos and created content, you push it, run ads, you promote it on Facebook, on social media, or you belong to a group on Facebook, you write good content, and here you are, you make a proposition in the group and people see it. That's how you create awareness for your brand. Now, by the time you create that awareness, by the time the people are responding, the audience is responding to the awareness you have created, there's an entry point, there's a point it drives them to on your funnel, and that is the next line of discussion. It takes you first to what we call, let me draw it here now, because I'll put some things here later. The lead page. We call it the lead capture page or the squeeze page. A lead page is a simple page, a simple page that is able to collect your leads, able to collect the email addresses or the phone number of your would-be customer. That's a lead page. You know the kind of page you see online and say, okay, to download this free book or to watch this video, your name and your email address. That's a lead page. It's called a lead capture page. I believe you have seen such pages before, where you are told for you to download a book or download a PDF, you need to drop your email. That's a lead page. Now, take note that you are coming from somewhere. before you stumbled on that page, you came from somewhere. We call that the traffic source. As I said earlier, it could be from ads, it could be from social media, it could be from maybe a content somewhere on the internet, maybe on the forum, it could be a video you recorded. They stumble on your lead page. Now, typically, there's a simple formula that works some time back. The moment the person stumbles on your lead page, the next thing it moves to your sales page. Sales page, where you actually make the sale. It's just a one-page website that has all the elements to convince a prospect to take a buy action. In my other videos, I will show you a typical sales page. It's a very long page where the benefits, the features, the price, the advantages of buying the products, maybe testimonials from other users of the products, the product vendor information, the person that owns the product, information about the person, is all placed on the sales page. And the purpose is this: to close that sale. To close that sale. So you find out that this was something that was used previously. It's still in use, it's still very effective. You drive your traffic to a landing page, collect the email address, and immediately you send them to your sales page. You send them to your sales page. Now, the purpose of sending your traffic to your landing page is to first of all acquire their leads. So collect their leads, their phone number in this case, their phone numbers, or their email addresses. The reason is this: from standard marketing, there's a percentage of persons that will stumble on your sales page and actually take the buy action. If you are very good, if your marketing is on point, you can have between 20 to, let's say, 40% conversion. That is somebody that's a pro. A lot of marketers are not in that level at all. Let's be on the very low side. Maybe out of 100 persons that visit the sales page, maybe 2 make a purchase. 2 persons buys, which is a reality. If 2 persons buy out of 100 persons, it's still a success. If you send 100 persons to read a page, and every 100 persons that read that page, 2 persons actually take action and buy, that's some results. But the thing is this: if you do not send them to your lead page first, the remaining 98 persons, you have lost that traffic. Now imagine you sent 100 persons to this page only to make the purchase, and remaining 98 persons, you lost them. But if you are able to, if you can insert this lead page somewhere and you send your traffic to the lead page, even if 50 persons signed up out of the 100 persons and eventually 1 person bought, the good thing is this: you have the addresses of 49 other persons that you can retarget, that you can begin to send emails to, either to remind them of the product or to even make the product better, to give them a better offer that they cannot refuse. So you see, your email marketing starts from here. Here you are, your email list. From your email list, you can retarget, so this back to the sales page. You can retarget by sending them emails, and you can send them back to the sales page that the offer is still open. They can jump in now. You can add in more bonuses, you can make it more sweeter for them, and the probability that you will convert more of those 49 persons is higher. So this system is what works. Now what I want to show you today is this. before I close. This system has been used for some time now, and it is becoming outdated. When I say outdated, everybody uses this system, and so every day you stumble on pages where they want to collect your emails, and presently audiences are reluctant to give out their emails because of spam, because people start messaging them, sending them, bombarding them with a whole lot of messages to buy a product, to buy this or to buy that. So you will testify and bear witness that you are also reluctant when you see such pages online to give out your email address. Even some go as far as creating a separate mail for such things. So maybe they are not really serious with it, just for them to get whatever you are offering. They have a mail for that, so all your junk message can go there. So this system is not completely effective anymore, and that's why I'm going to show you a system today that you can implement in your business and change the game for your marketing. What system am I talking about? Now, you find pro marketers now, what they do now. You see, take for example, you see a couple of ads on your Facebook timeline, and they say, okay, there's a free training on something, maybe there's a free training. You click on the ad, it doesn't request for you to sign up, it just goes straight to the video. Here you are watching video. You are not told to sign up, you are not told to submit your email or anything, but you are watching free value, free video. And in that video, the marketer is able to present a case, maybe teach something that is of importance or benefit to you. And he has not asked you for anything, he has not demanded anything from you. There's no big deal. You just watch and you enjoy yourself, and probably you get some things from that video. Sometimes they will send it takes you another video. By the time you take that action, you discover that subsequently you start seeing that vendor or that marketer, you start seeing his content the more. It's something you have experienced if you are on Facebook. By the time you take that action that first time, the next thing you see is that you start seeing content from that particular marketer on your timeline. So you see that the person has just entered into your world. The person is going to penetrate your circle, your inner circle, and now he is now before you, is always on your timeline. Probably you get more videos to watch. Now, when he now makes an offer and say, oh, I did a free workshop for my inner circle, for my students, and I want to send you the script of the video in PDF. And for you to get that, I need your email. For the fact that you have interacted with this vendor, with this marketer, with this brand, for the fact that you have interacted, you have watched free videos, you have gotten value from this man, from this person, naturally, you will feel obligated to give him your email. So you see the strategy there. So there's a strategic thinking. Now this is somebody that is trying to make you commit. But first, he gives you a reason. And what is that reason? Is the value, the enormous value you have gotten from him, maybe from the videos you have watched, from the PDFs you have read, from content that person has delivered to you. So naturally, you want to pay back. You will submit your email, and now he has captured your lead. He has your email. He can retarget you. He can message you subsequently to make a case for you to take a buy action. To take a buy action. So you see that this thing called marketing requires strategy. It requires strategy. Now, I want to quickly put a typical funnel that works currently, on the board. There are a lot of things to talk about. Maybe I will do subsequent videos to really explain some things very closely. Let me put a good funnel that works on the board right now. Now, let's say here is your lead page. Every marketer should have a lead page. If you do not have a lead page right now on the internet, I don't know what you're doing. I seriously do not know what you're doing. if you don't have a lead page on the internet that collects email addresses, that collects phone numbers for you, in 10 years, in 5 years, in 6 years, you'll be out of business. That's the reality. Because technology, ICT has come to disrupt marketing, ICT has come to change the game. So if you are not flowing with tide, you will be crushed. So let's say you have a lead page. And I said a lead page is that page that you use to collect email addresses on the internet. And there must be a lead magnet. Let me quickly just explain that now. What we call a lead magnet. When we say a lead page, why will I give you my email address? Why should I give you my email address? To spam me? Of course not. You must be able to make a proposal that will make the prospect give you his email address willingly. And in the time past, we use PDFs, free ebook, free PDF, free course. Today we use videos. Today we use webinars. So there must be something of value that you are offering that will make that person give you his or her email address. So let's say you have a lead page on the internet. Now, what works now is that you have a series of channels. A series of channels from where traffic comes from. Maybe you do a post ad. You do a post ad. This one is a video ad. This one is maybe you just an image ad, for example. Now, the next thing, you tell the person, okay, I have a training. I recorded some videos I would like to see. And in that video, of course, there's an offer. It must be able to solve a problem. There's a problem. Every business is out to solve a problem. If your business doesn't solve a problem, you are not in business. Every business is supposed to solve a problem, to provide solution to a problem. So here you are, you recorded, say, okay, for you to have access, so traffic are coming, you are coming to your landing page. Now, for you to have access to this series of free course, what we call pre-sale content. Pre-sale content. Give me your email address. Now I'm offering to train you on something. Whatever it is, maybe how to use Facebook to grow your brand, how to use email marketing, whatever it is. I want to train you. I have a free course. It's a series of videos. But for you to get access, I need your email. You give me your email. The next thing you come to this point where we call pre-sale content. You are not taking the person to your sales page. You are not selling anything yet. But you are trying to implement a strategy. The next thing, your pre-sale content may be maybe a series of videos. A series of videos. Let's say video 1, video 2, video 3. In these 3 videos, you really deliver some value to this prospect. You are not asking to buy anything, but you are teaching this person something that is of importance to him. Take notes. Audience research, market research is done prior to this stage. Already you are targeting the right people that have a sync, that is congruent with your product. Exactly. The issue of research has been done prior to this. You are actually targeting the right audience, the right demographic, the right people with the right interest, and what you are presenting to them is something that that synchronizes with what you are offering eventually. So this person has taken some free training from you in a video series before you now take the person to your sales page. Now I want to ask you, the first method I showed you, where the person comes to your lead page, the next thing goes to your sales page, and you're telling him a bunch of stories, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. And this step, which do you think naturally will convert the more? Listen, this particular funnel here has been able to change the temperature of the traffic. You know what? If that traffic was somebody cold, not really interested, not really motivated, not really pumped, for the journey you have taken him through, free of charge, the value you have delivered to him. You have been able to break into his inner circle, and something has happened to him. This factor, what we call the KLT factor, has taken place. What was that? The know, the like, the trust factor has taken course. For the time, maybe this was done within a week, and he has watched you teach, he has read your ebook, he has gotten some value from you. He now has a feeling that he knows you, and from knowing you, he likes you, and from liking you, he has built a level of trust for you, that you are not just coming there to take his money, but you are there for him indeed. But really, you have become concerned. Whatever predicament it is, whatever problem it is, it's like you have become concerned. You have shown your concern, that you are concerned. So he himself has a feeling of knowing you, of liking you, and he now trusts that this guy is concerned. He's not really out for the money. Now, by the time you show him your sales page and you say buy this product and put an end to this problem, he takes out his ATM card and buy instantly. So if this one can give you 2% conversion out of 100, 2% buys, I can assure you, with this system, out of 100, you can get 30 people to buy, because you've decided to be strategic. You have decided to be strategic in your marketing. Many a time, as I said before, this preset content may even come before the lead page. At times, you have your traffic coming, and they have access to the videos on your page. They watch your video. No email collected yet. They go away. Next time they watch your video, no email collected yet. They go away. The next time, then you make a demand for their email. And the next thing, the sales page. It works all alike. It works together. Take note. You will say, okay, I'm spending money on ads, and they are watching my videos, and I'm not taking their leads. I'm burning money. No. It's what we call Facebook, like in Facebook, in Google, it's what we call pixels. Facebook pixels. Anybody that visits, that click on your ads, that visit your page, is the way you store their data, and you can retarget them actually. So it's not as if, though you have not collected the email, though that particular would-be customer is not yours yet, because until you get the email, that person is not yours yet. Anything can happen. Facebook can bounce you anytime. Facebook can decide to say they are shutting down your ad account, or they are blocking your ads. You lose the pixels, you lose the data that you have gathered. But until you get that email, that particular prospect is actually not yours. But all things being equal, you are doing your marketing right, you're following the policies, you are obeying the rules, you are actually gathering your data. And that's why you can retarget them, show them your content before you even make a proposal. And by the time you make a proposal, because of the feeling of the KLT factor, your conversion goes through the roof. Your conversion goes through the roof. Now, I want to add something to this funnel. This funnel is a very good funnel you can implement in any form of business. Now, more than having your free content series, you can decide, which is, it's not decide, it's compulsory. Eventually, you can also take them to your hub, what I will call your hub. And what is your hub? Your website, maybe your blog. That's your hub, because this one belongs to you. This place belongs to you. This is not Facebook. On Facebook, you are renting a space. Take note. On Facebook, you are renting a space. On Google, you are renting a space. On Instagram, you are renting a space. But this hub is yours. This hub is your property. So you also take them to your hub. So they visit your hub. Now you have their email. Yeah, your email list is growing. You can retarget them to your videos or to your sales page. You can also retarget them to your blog, your email list, send it to your blog, and you are building a community. You are building a community. This blog, you can also your Facebook page, your Facebook group. So this is your community. So you are growing your community, and whenever you need traffic for anything, you do not need to come back to run ads. You now have a community, a growing community, a followership that fans your brand, that follows your brand, and they trust you, they know you, they like you. So you see that your conversions will be on point. When you bring a new product, maybe a cross sale is on. So you are building your community, your blog, your Facebook page, your Facebook group. This is your world. So by the time you grow this place, this is your community. Selling becomes easy. You don't even sell. You don't ask for sales. And building this community, you are nurturing this community. You are nurturing this community. So when you have another offer, when you have another product, maybe as a cross sale, up sales, it sells fast. It sells fast because you are selling to your tribe. This is your tribe. People that are your fans, raving fans, loyal fans. So when you have anything to sell, they buy. When you recommend, they buy. Why? Because you have proven to be of value. You have proven to have their back. So this is marketing funnels. So you may be there and your marketing, you have just left it to fate, to chance. I tell you, you cannot leave your business to chance. You have to become strategic. You have to become strategic. You must become strategic in your business, in the acquisition of customers, in getting customers. So this is a system that you can implement today for any business. Whether you are a service-based, you operate a service-based business, or you have products, physical products, digital products, you have a store, you are a welder, you are a mechanic, you make hair, or you decorate, you manage events, whatever it is. Even in politics, you can implement funnels, marketing funnels. In ministry, as a pastor, you have a ministry, you have a message, you can implement this. You can implement this, and you will grow your tribe, you will grow your audience to thousands and to millions of fans, of followers. You can implement this as a pastor. As somebody that knows about marriage, maybe you know about marriage, about divorce, about issues of relationship, you can create a funnel, a marketing funnel to grow a population of followers and fans. Now, I've shown you this right now. If you want us to implement this for you in your business, you want something like this, where we do market research, audience research, and build these pages, your lead pages, your sales pages, your content pages, your blog, your Facebook page, and integrate them like this. Create an email system for you, an autoresponder system that will manage your newsletters, your email. You want a system ready for your business. Click the link below. There will be a link somewhere around this video. Just click the link. Maybe at the side, maybe below, maybe above. Just click the link below.